Hello everyone, it's Michael Lazar here, and welcome back to the channel. And if you can tell by my voice, I'm a little bit sick today. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a video on how to make your voice sound normal when you're sick. So from now on, I'll be using these techniques to make my voice not sound sick. In order to understand what causes our voices to sound sick, we have to look at the cavities in our mouth. The first one is the sinus. When you are sick or congested, your sinus is not only full of mucus, but it is also inflamed, it has inflammation or swelling, which causes less space in your sinuses. The inflammation also spreads to things like your vocal cords or the tonsils, which causes less space and less area for your air to resonate in. For example, if I close my nose like this or I talk like I'm sick, then what happens is that the air has less space to resonate in, which causes a more constricted sound or a more narrow sound, like as if you're sick. Now, having a congested voice can be very obnoxious. For example, if you have a job interview and you want to make a good impression, having a congested voice can really make you look a lot weaker than you are. Also, if you have a singing competition, God forbid, and you're sick, that's probably the worst feeling in the entire world. So in order to fix our voices, we need to create more space. Now, how do we create more space? Using these few tips. Now, the first step is to decongest. If you are sick and you have a lot of mucus, the mucus is taking up some of that space where your air could resonate. So decongesting can help to create more space. Now, how do you decongest? First, take a hot shower. A hot shower allows steam to kind of go in and soften up and warm up the congestion, so it moves a little bit faster. And then go and blow your nose as much as you can and go and get as much congestion and mucus out of there. Now let's say you cannot breathe through your nose, so that's how congested you are. What you have to do is this. You cover your nose like this, you hold your breath in, and you shake your head up and down, and you hold your breath for like 10 seconds, and then release your nose, and the CO2 will come out and unclog your nose. It looks like this. When you do that, you'll be able to breathe through your nose again. Now, once you got most of the mucus out of your system and most of the congestion out of your system, the next thing you want to do is physically create more space in your cavities. Now, how can we do this? A few things. Vocal placement. You want to kind of talk like an opera singer, kind of in the back of your mouth like this. Maybe not to this extent, but maybe a little bit more than you normally would. If I talk like I'm sick, the placement is very forward. If I'm talk like I'm not sick, I have to make the placement a little bit back, like here. Now, how can you do this? Lifting the inside of your mouth. Hi, how are you today? If you lift up the inside of your mouth, you immediately create more space. Also, what I recommend you do is make your vowels a lot wider and bigger. If you are sick, you don't want to talk like this. Maybe if you're not sick, it sounds normal, but if you're sick, it sounds really weird. If you are sick, talk with bigger vowels, and not only will it make you sound stronger, it will make your voice sound more normal. Now, it is important that you get these vowel shapes correct, and I have a video I'll link in the description that talks about how to open your mouth. Having bigger mouth space creates more area for your air to resonate in and makes your voice sound less sick and less congested. Now, the third and final piece of advice I can give to you in regards to not sounding sick is to lower your pitch. When you're sick, your pitch is naturally going to be a little bit higher right now. And if you close your nose like this, you'll notice that your pitch also starts to go up a little bit. However, if you lower your pitch a couple of notes, maybe not a whole octave, but just a couple of notes, then you can easily make your voice sound less sick. So using these three techniques, decongesting, opening your mouth bigger, and lowering your voice, can easily help to make your voice sound normal when you're sick. Now, obviously, it's not going to sound perfect, all right? Nothing sounds perfect. However, it will greatly improve your voice. Now, I have one more bonus piece of advice that I can't really recommend with the other advices just because I think it's a little bit rougher, and it is eating spicy food. Now, I personally love spicy food, but you might not. So, again, this is something that's a little bit rougher. But if you're sick and you want to open up your sinuses a little bit more and help decongest, add some cayenne or hot sauce to your food. That will definitely help. It will make you feel definitely a little bit worse for a couple minutes,
Oh my God.
But in the long run, it will definitely help. Remember, being sick can be really annoying, but it reminds you how precious and how fragile your health is. Remember, stay healthy, don't do anything stupid.
An influencer who went around licking toilets as part of the viral coronavirus challenge TikTok challenge has tested positive for COVID-19.
If you found the video helpful, I would greatly appreciate if you liked and subscribed. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one and have a great day.